Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me.
Country Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Do you believe that? That kind of jibber jabber? Everything's fantastic. Economy's fantastic. Numbers fantastic. Profits fantastic. Well, if that's the case, then how come they haven't been raising rates quicker? Why? Did Greenspan raise rates in a 2-year period like 17 times or 27 times compared to on B, 5 times, 6 times? It's unbelievable. I mean, the lying is incredible. Raise rates because the economy is doing better. The economy is not doing better. If it was doing better, wouldn't you think that the numbers we got the other day would have been better? The economy has not grown. But they don't tell you that. I mean, we get the numbers. The numbers said that the last quarter of 2017, we had a good economic GDP growth. Not 3%, but something like 2.9%. Or 2.9%. But the first quarter of 2018 stunk. When they get done with their first reading, it's going to be 1.7%. 1.7%. So how can they say the economy is doing better? This is what I don't get.
I don't care about the Fed raising rates if it's because the economy is doing better.
And it's not doing better. It's crazy. Now, several times, candidate Trump warned that if interest rates went up just a little bit, the market would come crashing down. Remember when he said that?
The only thing that looks good is the stock market. But if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down. We are in
just a little bit. He said just a little bit. Well, wait a minute. We've done more than just a little bit. What are you, nuts? The Fed short-term rate, that's the rate the banks loan each other money overnight, and that affects your car payment, your credit card, student loan, those sort of things, house improvement loans, those kind of loans. Now, they've been increased 6 times since 2015. They're going to raise those 2 more times this year. I think it's in June and December. Now take the yield on a 10-year Treasury. That's the long-term rate. We call that the long-term rate. That's already up to 3%. And I said, well, that's not much. Oh, it is, because that's the rate at which the government has to pay that rate of interest, 3%, on the money it borrows to pay the interest on our $21 trillion national debt, which is $315 billion a year. Every quarter point rate hike is another $25 billion we have to pay in interest. Now, the problem with that is we're not growing the economy fast enough, so we make that kind of money to absorb that increase. In fact, the economy is growing so fast that the government has cut back about 45% of its R&D. Why do you think we have so many potholes in the roads? Why do you think our bridges are crumbling? Our airports look like 1952. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So, yeah, we got both the Fed short-term rates that increased 6 times, and we got the long-term rate that's gone to from like 1.1% to 3%. And that's the rate, by the way, as I say, it affects your house payment, too, your fixed-rate mortgage. So look what happened with Wells Fargo. They came out with their earnings last month, and they came out and said, man, you know, our pipeline, we never had our pipeline, with so few people in it, where they're buying a home, applying for a 30-year fixed rate. They said, this is terrible. Our pipeline is historically up because people can't afford the interest rate hike, can't afford the interest rate hike on their MasterCard. They can't afford the interest rate hike on their auto. They can't afford to go buy a home with a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, all because wages are not increasing. People say, well, we have wages in April. They told us wages went up 4 cents. Well, how about what has the typical Obamacare health insurance policy go up in the month of April? Think it was more than 4 cents? How about $35? 35%. How about gas prices? You know, when you're making $55,000 a year, which about 75% of the people do in our labor force of 154 million people, they haven't got much left when they're done paying they take their taxes out. We talk about this all the time. Pay for their mortgage, pay all their big expenses. Most people are using 5 credit cards now to subsidize because they have no money left. Especially if they're putting a kid through college or someone in their family gets sick. That's the biggest problem with credit cards going bad. These people are nuts. Raising rates is a bad thing.
To the economy now, where the head of the St. Louis Fed said further interest rate increases may not be needed. James Bullard noted that rates have already reached a neutral level, I should say, and if that's the case, then they are no longer stimulating the economy.
What he's saying is it's hurting the economy. Everybody knows this. It's hurting the economy. You see, here's the problem. When you lie about how great the economy is, then they're caught. They have to raise rates. Why do you think when you're a kid you go home and you always lowball your report card? Make sure you always get D's and maybe 1 C, and then towards summer's coming now, get that B, that B plus. Then you get a new bike for the summer. This is unbelievable. And now think about this. He told us that rates were going to go up and it would take this market down. But my favorite president, my hero, then why the rates have gone up 6 times the short-term rate alone? Why hasn't the market gone down? Well, it did. The market crash started on January 26, 2018. I predicted it would happen on January 16th, and it did. I was right. The crash started. What was the cause? Inflation. Metals started to go up. Oils went through the roof. In 26 months, up 161%. So when you get that kind of inflation, the first thing that happens, the long-term 10-year Treasury yield increased to 3%. That's a killer. The government can't afford to pay 3% on $21 trillion in national debt. The last time they paid 3.7% was in 1987. The stock market crashed. Then you got the short-term Fed rate. which controls the interest on all your loans and student loans and credit. They went up, my God. So why isn't he raising rates? What's he said he was going to? He said on rate hikes, these rate hikes would make the market crash. Well, why did he stop the crash? It stopped. Did you notice it's not going down anymore? They made sure that the stock market would not go through a 200-day support level. We'll talk about that and how to make money when we get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you. Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
With the PhilsGang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At PhilsGang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And PhilsGang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the PhilsGang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at PhilsGang.com. That's PhilsGang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out PhilsGang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
In every way, and the best way to do that is to stop talking about discrimination and start talking about the nation. We're coming together as a people in spite of what you say.
This business about making America great again, it is your president that's dividing this country.
Unbelievable. Maxine Waters. God. She lives in a $5 million home. Her and her husband are both thieves. She sits on the banking committee. Her husband buys banks. And they go into these communities, these poor communities, buy these banks, and she gives them these deals because she sits on the banking committee where she subsidizes these banks. Then he turns around as the bank starts, doing well, sells it to other banks. They've made a fortune, these two criminals, and they're for the poor. These people just make you sick, don't they? Unbelievable. Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Let's make money. Okay, had a good webinar this weekend. It was a lot of fun. And the idea is just to try to get across to the folks that the market will crash, okay? And we've had how many crashes? My God, if you go look them up, going all the way back to the 1600s of the tulip crash, the big tulip market they had. I mean, we've had so many crashes, it's incredible. But people are never ready for the downside. They're always told how everything is terrific, the upside. And when you're told how everything's so terrific, like when you hear, this kind of nonsense.
But the momentum is with the market. The earnings are fantastic. The sales were fantastic. The consumer is really behind everything, pushing everything forward. The momentum is there.
Which that's not true at all. The consumer's dying with debt. The consumer has $13 trillion in debt. The government's dying with debt. We have $21 trillion. We're dying with debt. So bad are we hung up with debt, this country, that we have to go and borrow money just to pay the interest. And we're paying about $312 billion in interest. And that's a problem for us because we have no money left. The country has no money left. We can't do R&D. We can't fix our roads. Can't fix airports. Can't do. And the consumer's really hurting. The consumer has nothing but debt because his wages are the same now as they were for 1972 if you adjust for inflation. But nobody wants to believe that. One thing that these people on these jibber jabbers on CNBC, Fox, and Bloomberg's and the rest of them. People want to hear only good stuff. They don't want to hear me come on here and tell the truth. They don't like that because they want everybody to be happy, so they go out and buy stuff. That's how it works. And so how did this crash stall? Remember, we started a wonderful crash, and we were making good money. We were short the market. And then all of a sudden it stalled. On January 26th, that's when the crash started. And remember, Trump was right on when he said it was going to happen. He said just a couple of interest rate hikes, this market was going to crash. And sure enough, there it was. And January 26th or January, I'm sorry, I think it was January 26th or January 29th. Let's see, January 26th, I think it was. Let me bring it back. Not important. Anyways, so what happened? What happened? All of a sudden, here it was January 26th, and we dropped about 10%, 12% really, about 12%. And then it couldn't get back to the original. If you take the S&P, that was around 22,860. We have not been able to get back to that 2,860, and here we are. That was January. We're in May. We're in May. Are you kidding? I mean, that was January 25th. So we're what? January 25th? My God, May? This is crazy. But 3 months? This is nuts. And the reason that the crash stopped is because the first thing he did was he got together with his plunger protection team. This is what gets me. My favorite president, this is the only thing that bugs me about him. He comes out as a candidate, tells us the soon as interest rates go up, this market's going to crash because it's a phony market. It's a big, bad, ugly balloon, which it is. It's being propped up, all propped up by 0% interest or low interest rates, stock buybacks, all propped up, all phony. And then he becomes president, my favorite president, and what's he do? He stops it. He gets together with his plunge protection team. He organizes them. And he makes sure the market doesn't go down anymore. He interfered in the market in the 2018 stock market crash. He printed money, then gave it to the 5 largest banks to go out and buy mostly bank stocks. That's what they do. And that temporarily stalled the crash. Because if you have bank leadership, the market can't go down. On top of that, he gives large corporations huge tax cuts so they could double the amount of stock buybacks, $150 billion a month. In fact, they just came out today and they're talking about the historic, we're going to have now historic stock buybacks. They're talking about the S&P companies are on track to announce $650 billion worth of stock buybacks this year. That's why the market's not going down. So what it does, it inflates the market. It's phony. That's what stock buybacks are, all phony. So what do? Do you sit here and just say, well, I'm going to sit around and wait for the market to crash? No. What you do is make sure you're making money, not on the way up. So here they're telling us. And the next thing is they're going to tell us they're doing QE again, quantitative easing. Think about the amount. They're talking, this is historic. And where did they get the money from? The tax cut. Wait a minute. I thought we were told that they would do the tax cut only if corporations agreed that they would take their windfall and they would only take that money and plow it back into capital investment of their companies, provide new machinery and increase productivity and all that, so wages would go up. And they never did that. Instead, they're taking the money and they're putting it in their pocket and they're doing stock buybacks. So you've got to be able to look at a stock market and don't think of it going down or think of it going up. Think of the momentum. We identify the direction of the momentum and we go with it. But the key is when that momentum turns and works against you, that's when you got to be prepared. That's why you want to join my gang today. That's exactly what we do, prepare you for that. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if your person says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
What's behind this rally? We've seen a turnaround ever since the jobs report and the right leadership group, Texan Financials. Inflation has been subdued and buybacks have been heavy.
Unbelievable. We've seen in the last 6 days, starting last week, what they call a short covering rally. The market dropped, as I say, around 12%, and then it hit an area of support called 200-day moving average. President Trump, with his plunger team, came in and made sure it didn't drop below that support line. It held there for weeks and weeks and weeks. Then they ramped up their stock buybacks. Remember what a stock buyback is. It's a fraud. It used to be illegal because stock buybacks are, and by the way, they just are reporting that the S&P 500 companies are on track to announce a $650 billion worth of stock buybacks this year, smashing the previous record of $589 billion set in 2007. And stock buybacks, remember, are nothing more than a fraud. All you're doing is when you have a bad economy and you can't make top-line sales, and therefore you can't push your earnings up because we're not selling enough goods, they go out and they buy these shares, okay, their own shares. And remember what the government did. The Federal Reserve printed the money to give to these CEOs near zero and now near 1.5% to buy their own shares. Now, now instead of having to do that, they gave them the big tax cut. And that tax cut, they're saving billions of dollars. And the billions of dollars that they're saving, okay, they don't have to pay in taxes. They now can buy their own shares back, even more shares. And that is terrible for the country because it hurts the economy from within because you can't create jobs. Only a very few people make money, those in the stock market. The problem is when you allow all this stock buyback, you're just reducing the number of shares. So if I have a lousy quarter, I can make my stock go up. It's like magic. I have 1 million shares outstanding. I buy 500,000 of them. That can't, they're not going to be out there anymore. Nobody can buy them. Now I only have 500,000 shares that people can buy and sell. When I get my terrible earnings because my top line sales aren't any good because people's wages aren't going up, then I can take my earnings and spread it over. Instead of 1 million shares, I spread it over just 500,000. My earnings go up. Say they go up 20%, which ordinarily they would have gone up 2%, but they go up 20%. I'm exaggerating for teaching purposes, of course, but you get my point. They go up 20%. That pushes the stock, a stock from $10 to $15, which ordinarily wouldn't have happened. So these stocks, since 2007 and 2008, been going up and up and up and up, and they're nothing but a big bubble. And they're creating prosperity without profitability. In other words, it's not that they're out selling new products or sales are going up. So this prosperity that's being created is in the stock market. Look what they're doing. They're trying to do it again. They don't want to give up on the stock market. They are hooked. This is like a bowl of cocaine. They don't want to give it up. So they just announced this. So that's why the market's going up. However, it only makes for a bigger crash. What you want to be doing is be with me in a position to take advantage of the stocks that are going up because of what they're doing, because of this fraud. Let them continue to do this fraud and take advantage, make money. As long as you can sleep at night, and when this starts to crash like it did on January 26th, you'll know that's happening. Remember, I gave my warning on January 16th that it was going to happen on January. I didn't say January 26th. I said 2 weeks from. I said from January 16th to the second week of February, this market's going to correct. And it was January 26th. So my point is, I had my gang. We were making money as the stocks were going up. We're doing beautifully. But I also knew I was in a position to spot for them when the institutional money was coming out. I showed at my webinar on the weekend a simple chart that just simply turns red. Just turns red. It's not a gimmick. It turns red. And it warns you to be out. Here, I'll give you an example. Listen to this. This is HHC. Listen.
Hughes Corp is Howard Hughes Corp. Symbol HHC is your final pick here.
They've got, about 28,000 acres that is just north of Houston in the Woodlands, which is a master plan community, and it's doing extremely well. They've got 22,000 acres in Summerlin, which is about 9 miles from the Las Vegas Strip.
Who cares? The stock, it was going up, okay? So my gang, my members, who this is one of their stocks they like, they got in around $123, $124. And it was green. Guess what? It turned red. So they got in on right around, it was around February 27th. And then it was on April 30th, it turned red. It told you the institutions were leaving. They're getting out. They're getting out. I mean, and so they were able to pull their position out. And even better than that, okay, the banks and the insurance companies and the pensions and the hedge funds and the REITs, investment advisors, endowments, mutual funds were pulling their money out. They then, and I showed them this weekend how you do it, they are able to make money when the market is going down. All it does is turn red. And you buy what they call an inverse. The symbol is SDS. As the market goes down, SDS goes up. It's just one, it's like an ETF. So you're always making money. So if you have a 401k, you should do this. Join my gang. We make money on the way up. And remember, this is just getting to create a bigger bubble. A bigger bubble. It's not going to last. This is just a bubble because it's all fake. And unfortunately, my favorite president, who came out and said, and everybody heard him,
the only thing that looks good is the stock market, but if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down.
So he knew rates were going up. So what did he do? He does the big tax cut. So by doing the big tax cut, he then knew that the companies would have all kinds of money. With the tax cuts, they don't have to pay it in taxes. They could go buy their own shares to keep the stock market from crashing. It's only temporary, but temporary. And think about it. It stopped dead on this 200-day moving average line. It stayed there for almost 3 months. Now it's going back up, so you take advantage of it. We've been taking advantage of some beautiful stocks. We have one stock that's been going up, AMD. And AMD was red. And it turned green. It turned green around $10, and that was on April 25th. It's $12 now, okay, and that's about 20%. It's still going up, but here's the important thing. We're not going to sit here and say, okay, the market's going to crash. We're just going to sit here and wait for it to crash. No. Let's take advantage of the stocks that are going up because of the game playing. And that's not one. We've had oil stocks up 10%, 15%, 20%, 30%. So join my gang and just follow me. And here's the beautiful thing. You can participate as much as you want. You can participate or as little as you want. Many of my gang members just follow me and the stocks that I pick, and I do a video on that stock 3 times a day, like AMD. It's one of my video stocks. I do a video on it. I post it 3 times a day, and you do exactly what I do. Exactly what I do. But you're always going to be ready for when the market is ready to crash. And this market is going to still crash, believe me. This market, what is going on right now, this burst, and the market's moving up, all that is, once again, is stock buybacks. And that is not healthy for the economy or for the stock market. Join my gang, Phil's gang, waiting for your call, 877-600-GANG. Join my gang and learn how to use that chart.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Again, they are going crazy with stock buybacks to keep this market running to the upside. But the problem with the stock buybacks, they only benefit a few, the 1 percentile, the CEOs, the big guys, the big buyers of stock. It doesn't help the working person, doesn't help the working middle class. They do not benefit because none of that, some of that money that's you're using for stock buybacks, that should have went into new equipment and machinery and facilities to help increase productivity, which helps gives you a wage hike. That hasn't been going on since 2008. So because CEOs want to put the money in their pocket. So the beautiful thing about this market, as these bubbles keep occurring, or I shouldn't keep occurring, we're still in the same bubble. It's being inflated even more now, which is going to give us even a better opportunity on the way down. But it doesn't mean that we just sit here and wait. Give you an example, GE. GE, we made 22% on GE as it was dropping. It started to drop, and we picked up a 22% return, okay? Then it turned from our red to green. It told us the institutions then started to switch, and the institutions started to buy again. And we got in. And again, it's over a 10% return. Some gang members, 5%. Not everybody gets in at the same time. But it was perfect because we made money when they're pulling money out. We could see it coming out. They made money when they put their money back in. And I will guide you every day with that stock. I'm your coach every day with that stock. The same thing. Like we have a couple of new stocks we're doing right now. I'm watching International Paper. I'm watching Lowe's. And I'm watching Oracle, all right, for my video group. So what I do now, I'm doing a video on those three. So I'll keep doing that video every night, and then I will tell you, okay, just like I did with GE, just like the rest of my stocks, like our oil stocks, MRO, we got a 14% return on the oil stock MRO. SU, 12%. Diamond Offshore, 10%. I'm not making this stuff up. So the point I'm making is now we are going to, while they're, again, Trump said higher interest rates would take this market down. He knew that was the truth. As soon as the market started to drop, he goes, whoa, I can't let the market drop because I've been pushing this market up. I own this market now. If I let this market drop, I'm going to look like an idiot. I got to really go in and give everybody, these big corporations, big tax cuts so they can use that new money to buy their own stocks back to push it up even higher. Once the market started to drop, and it dropped 12%, it stopped dead in its tracks. And what was he doing? He was trying to pump the market back up. He had his plunger team come in. They printed money. They went out and buy bank stocks to hold that stock market right there for almost 3 months so it wouldn't drop. And then finally, the stock buybacks start kicking it in. It's going up. And that's why I want you to follow me tonight. Join the gang. You start following me with Oracle and Lowe and International Paper, those three. And I'll tell you exactly when to buy, when to add to your position, and when to run like hell. All you do, you don't give me your money. All you have to do is go select an online broker and buy your shares on the online broker. You join my gang, and then you follow my video that I do 3 times a day. And I also during the day, because I know you're busy, okay? You only have a few minutes to look. You're on the lunch break. Say, okay, what should I do with Oracle? Take you 2 minutes, or International Paper. I know how busy you are. That's why I did this. But we also have the people who do have time, who come to, I think, that one of the best educational systems in the country when it comes to stock. From 9:30 in the morning to 11, it's live. You call in with your stock. You want to know what to do with it. I tell you. I educate you. Tell you it's all done. You email me, and I'll say, okay, I put it up on my screen live. You can see it, and I help you with it. And that goes from 9:30 until 11:30. And then we have people that help you. You have any questions? I mean, we have an education facility I think nobody can touch. But the person who just is so busy he can't do anything, or if he's not busy, if he's retired, he says, I just don't want to do anything. I just want to make money. I just want to do what Phil Grandy's doing. I want to do exactly what stock he's doing. I want to do the same thing. And that's what the program's about. 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG, perfect time, okay, to do it. But look at the big key is I will always have you prepared to the downside, just like I did on January 16th. When the market hit January 26th, you were prepared, and we made 12% on the way down. This is not over yet. It's been interrupted through all these stock buybacks like we've never seen before. But remember what the stock buyback does. It kills the economy. You can't get wage increases. All the stock buyback does is artificially push up earnings to make the stock price go up. It does nothing for the economy. The economy can't grow. People can't get better jobs. Wages don't go up. But yet you hear all these people on CNBC and Fox and the rest of, they make it sound like the economy is gangbusters. No, it's not. It's limited to those people in the stock market. If you're making $55,000, $65,000, you gain nothing. You gain nothing. You're going to have to go get another credit card to survive. And that's the sad part. Talking about the sad part, I was reading over the weekend, and my favorite president, Trump, who I just love this guy. I think he's done more in such a short time than all the other presidents put together. But I don't like what he did with the pharma companies. He wasn't hard enough on them. He just wasn't hard enough. Trump's got to nail him. One of the things he was saying, which I didn't like where he was going, he was putting the blame on them or on the foreign countries. He's saying, look, all these foreign countries that like England and Canada have socialized medicine, okay? It's because they can get their drugs so cheap that the big pharma companies have to make it up and they sell it to us. Well, come on. I wouldn't use that as an excuse. You got to get tough on these pharma companies. These pharma are worse than the mob. You got last year, they spent $171 billion buying our Congress. Buying our Congress. Can you imagine that? And so they made sure in buying our Congress last year that the big pharma, they want to make sure they weren't going to get nailed with different regulations, with different rules. They made sure they weren't going to get nailed with right now they can keep those drugs, not put them out as generic for 12 years. Even goes longer than that because they then can switch it to their parent company. They got all kinds of games going. And so to keep those games going, they've paid our Congress, the leaders in our Congress, money so they can keep that game going. So that these drugs stay very expensive. So I'd like to see him come in and stop this. This is terrible. If you have nations who have, like they don't call it Medicare and Medicaid, but it's the same thing. And they can buy in bulk from pharmaceutical companies and get these low prices for their comparable programs like Medicare and Medicaid, whatever they call them. But we can't. In this country, our farmers make so much money. They went to Congress and Ryan and Hatch and the rest of the boys said, give me cash and we'll make sure, we'll put in a law that says that the government can't go, or Medicare, Medicaid, can't go and buy in bulk. And they can't go across the state line. You know that Bush, when he was running, baby Bush, he was pushing how he was going to make sure that we could go to Canada, buy our drugs, and bring them back. And then all of a sudden that was gone. And people went, well, why is that gone? He's not pushing that anymore. Well, nobody realized what happened. The big pharma came to him and said, look, we want you to stop promoting that. We will take care of all your TV ads. We'll pay for all your TV ads if you pull that. No longer come out and tell people they can go to Canada. Pull that out. And so he got the money, his team, and they got millions of dollars. And to pay for, he didn't have to pay any of his advertising for TV in certain areas of the country. And that's how it works. It's a joke. But I can't fix that. But I'll tell you what I can do. Pick the best pharma company for you to buy a stock, make money on the stock and know when to get out. 877-600-GANG. Call now and follow me on these 3 new stocks that I'm going to start tonight on my video. Don't miss it. 877-600-GANG.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.